Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us here at Earth and Sky, and each of us, you joining us online. We always appreciate you as well. I'm your host, Angelica Roth with Earth and Sky Center, and I wanted to do today's live talk based on what I've been getting a whole lot of phone calls from lately, basically. That seems like the first week and a half or so, I guess a little bit into November, for a couple of weeks, a lot of my clients and students were coming to me with feeling a lot of sense of loss, a lot of feelings of collective energy of grief. And I found it very interesting that over the last about a week or so, I've had many people coming to me asking about anger. If you feel like you have been feeling a lot of anger lately, or maybe you feel like you've been hit with it very quickly and you aren't sure really where it came from, and maybe it doesn't feel like you even have a target of something you're angry about or a person you're angry about or anything, but you're just feeling a lot of that excess energy. Know that you're not alone in this, because I've had even previous clients that I hadn't heard from for a while calling just over the last several days, about over the last probably week and a half by the time this airs, saying that they're not sure what to do with it, not sure where it came from, and kind of being prone to outbursts. I've seen people going through even where they were in a very positive and happy situation, and all of a sudden just feeling like they're dropped into this sense of anger. So I wanted to show you from a shamanic point of view a way that you can help to release when you feel a lot of heavy emotion, especially anger energy. When we have things from a shamanic perspective in the Laika tribe, when we have something where we feel a lot of heaviness, a lot of sorrow, sadness, tears, we talk about releasing that to the water. I have a few tools set up to show you, just as a little example of some things that you can do. In the chalice is some water. You can use a chalice or a bowl, anything. It doesn't have to be a special vessel, to release your sorrows to the water and let your depression go to the water. Let your tears flow to it, and just really sit with it for a while. You might want to have a candle with you as well, and allow those emotions to come out. And in your mind, envision that the emotions that are flowing out of you flow into the vessel of water. Or if you are watching this, or for those that are here, if you're experiencing that heaviness, that sorrow, that anxiety, allow your emotions to go into the chalice of water. And the water will contain it. All of our emotions are energies. Everything is energy. In Japanese, they have great words for describing all the different types of energy. Genki for healthy energy, Byoki for unhealthy energy, Kinoshimazi, all kinds of different words. In English, we don't describe it so much as energy the way they do in Japanese, but we describe it as emotions. But every emotion carries its own sense of energy, its own vibration that comes with it. So something that is very sad, heavy feeling, it has a much slower wave of energy. If you were to look at it with some of the medical technology where you can see the wave of energy, you would see it has a very long, slow vibration, which is part of why it feels so heavy. When we have anger, it's a very fast, high vibration. It has tall spikes on it. So it may feel, that's where you may feel like you get a rush of adrenaline, or you feel like you're unable to control what you're doing or the words that are coming out of your mouth. And there are some great techniques that you can bring in to help find your balance of peace, so that you rise up from that low level of depression, so you calm those peaks of anger, frustration, energy, and you learn how to shift into peace. One of the things that we do as the Laika tribe is a fire ceremony, and I'm going to demonstrate that fire ceremony. You can join me here in the video with it as well, and go ahead and participate through this. I have a couple other things that we have set up here. Sage is really wonderful if you are wanting to clear energies out of your house or out of your heart, off of your body, sage can be very powerful. Many shamanic tribes use sage or indigenous tribes use sage as a way to clear energy. So to do that, if you're not familiar already, you would just light the end of a sage bundle, and you can, to simplify it, you can just move the smoke around you through your home, and the smoke starts to lift out those heavy energies, and it shifts it transmutes it in the same way that this solid sage bundle turns to smoke and then reduces to ash for the remnants of it. So too the heavy emotions or the heavy energies that fill your home, that fill your heart, that you feel like are almost, sometimes it can feel like clothing that's wrapped around you. Sage helps to lift that off so you can feel light again. I tend to use a feather when I'm using sage, but you don't have to do that. You can keep it very simple or go more elaborate with using an abalone shell underneath and a feather to move it through. There's lots of things that you can research with doing very thorough cleansing with sage, but what's really the most important is simply your intention with it. So if you just have a single piece of sage and you light it, you can clear immense amounts of energy, both out of your mind, your body, your heart, as well as your home. Asking the angels to come in can also help. Angels are always wanting to work with us and help us, so you can always call upon them and know that you're not alone. I find that over the last week and a half or so that people have been reaching out to me, there's often a feeling of feeling like you're alone in this, or feeling like you don't know what you can do to change things, or feeling like there's an overwhelming force that feels like it's against you sometimes. And the angels can help lift us and clear the path. One of the images that was shown recently during a healing session with somebody was visualizing where you see the full moon in the clouds sometimes cover the moon, or you can think of it as the sun even, and the clouds cover in front of the sun. Sometimes it feels like there's that dampening of the light compared to where we are. But if you think of it as the wings of the angels, and they're just clearing the path, they're brushing off the path. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time for us to be able to release those things that we need to release, but it's important not to just ignore them and try to go about our business. It's important to recognize and to acknowledge and to give, to release, to let go of whatever no longer serves or whatever is holding you back. So giving your emotions, your sorrow, your sadness to the water, and giving your anger to the fire. And if you have any anger, any frustration, anything that you are just on edge about, and anxiety, you can give that to the fire as well. For the fire ceremony that we'll be doing here, if you'd like to have your own candle at home, certainly you can do that as well. If you want, you can pause the video and get your own candle, or you can participate in the candle here. And there will be a point during the fire ceremony. I'll start with a little bit of drumming and call our energies here into the same space. And then there will be a part where I reference bringing the fire into you. So while I'm doing the drumming, you can visualize that fire just kind of moving through your whole system. Wherever you feel any anger or frustration or anxiety, send it to the flame of the fire. I'll go ahead and light it now. So as we get started, you can go ahead and see that flame. Feel that flame as though it is a large living flame that is growing very large in front of you. If you can, you might even want to zoom in your video so that you can be looking just at the flame if you'd like. And as I do the drumming, allow yourself to get in touch within your body with where you feel any of this heaviness, any of the anger, anything you need to release. It might feel like there's a target situation or person or something involved, or you might not even know why you're angry at all. And you might just feel that tightness in your body. So as I start the drumming process, I'm going to ask you to just kind of scan from your toes all the way up your body and notice wherever you have any tension, wherever you are kind of holding in or you feel anything out of balance in your body, and just envision it going right into this candle flame. As it goes into the flame of the candle, that negativity is just going up in smoke and it's being cleared completely. It's being purified. Fire has an amazing way of purifying, so it no longer holds the vibration of the energy that once was there. All of our emotions can be transformed into base elements. On the earth, we have 4 primary elements, 5 if you count us and the essence of our spirit. But there's earth, there's water, there's fire, and there's air. Those are the base elements, as well as the spirit or essence of who we are, our divine nature. And so as this cleanses and clears out whatever needs to let go of in your life, it's as though the smoke transforms it into base elements. So when you give your sorrow to the water, the rivers cleanse, they wash down. When there's a waterfall, a river, or a stream, that is purifying everything in the area. It filters the water, it cleans it for the fish. When we have anger, frustration, or anxiety, and we give it to the fire, it shifts it. So it no longer is an energy of anger, frustration, or anxiety. It literally goes into the fire. I'm not sure if you can hear the crackling of the flame there. And it shifts it up into smoke so that it no longer has any negative connotation with it. It's simply a neutral energy, the neutral essence of fire. So go ahead now. I'm going to do a little bit of drumming, and then I'll show you how we'll bring the light back into us. Because whenever we want to create something, we need to give up something first. We need to release. And that releasing is what you're doing, sending this to the fire. And then we'll draw the light back in the space that was created. So you might just have your eyes gazing at the candle flame. And just begin to scan through your body from your toes all the way up through your body at a pace that feels right to you, wherever there's any tension. You can use your breath and breathe it out into the flame of the fire. Way up your body, wherever there's any tension, breathe it out into the flame. Wherever there's any anxiety, wherever you tap into the energy of anger, breathe it out into the fire. Use your breath. Clear it out of your body. Flame shifts it, transmutes and transcends into the essence, the base element of fire. Belly, out of your heart, into the flame. your head. Breathe it out of your head. Clear the anxiety. Send it into the flame. All around your field, wherever it feels like there are any remnants of anxiety, send it out into the flame, out through your breath and into the flame. Wherever there are any remnants of anger, animosity, send it out of your body, out of your mind, and into the flame. Feel the space that is being created within yourself. Feel the gentleness that your breath brings, fresh, life-giving energy. Feel the space that is being created within you. And allow yourself to feel as though you're coming back into your body fully. And scan again, going all the way down from your toes. And just noticing, where do you feel any changes in your body? Where do you feel a bit more open? Where is there some more space? Does it feel like you can breathe a bit deeper? Does it feel like your shoulders can round back, down more? Can your neck rise taller? Breathe in and feel the strength within you. There is a beautiful, holy, divine light at the center of your being. Breathe in the strength. As anger has been released and cleared, the vibration is higher in your body, your mind, and your soul. You have strength and you have gentleness. You have compassion and you have action. You have clarity and you have focus. And take a deep breath in and see beautiful white light as it flows through, cleansing, healing, and empowering every atom of every cell of your entire being. And a beautiful purple amethyst mist, it surrounds you, sparkling, glittering, shimmering, radiant amethyst light. It purifies through your system wherever there have been any heavy emotions or any incidents that have happened or anything within your body or mind. This purple light purifies, protects, creating a resilient, brilliant radiance that as any thoughts come in the future that are not for your best and highest good, the purple light purifies them. It reminds you of the strength that you have. It reminds you of your ability. You are strong and capable. And the clarity that you need, it comes to you with ease. Able and agile, radiant, beautiful, vibrant, and feel yourself connecting with the earth beneath you as a tree. Feel your roots as though they start at your hips. Your roots start at your hips, and your legs are all the way down, deeply down into the earth. And feel as your legs, they move through the rock and soil and sand and through the waters beneath us. And all the way down to the warm lava, magma, iron core of the earth. You feel those roots as they move down through the nutrients and wrap around the radiance of the iron core, and you feel a sense of energy that rises through those roots and back up through you. All things in balance. Anything at any point you need to clear, release, or let go of, you send it down through those roots, and you draw up a wealth of nutrients from the earth, grounding, stability, security, feelings of safety and support. These are the essence of earth energy. And you feel this earth energy, safety, security, strength, support, rising up from Mum Gaia up through your legs and through your body. And you begin to feel your spine vertebrae by vertebrae rising taller and taller and taller. And you feel your neck tall and straight, chin slightly lifted, confident. The light of grace smiles on you. And you feel as though you have branches of a tree that reach out and up, radiant, beautifully, rising to the light above, drawing down the energy and the essence of the sun and the moon and the stars down through your branches and in through your body. Breathing in the light. A beautiful mirror shield. It forms 3 feet off your body, reflecting out, reflecting away. Anything not for your best and highest good, it flows off of this shield, back to the center with love, transmuting that energy into that which is positive, while protecting you in the process. And I'll have you gaze at the candle again. And we're going to bring in the radiance of this light into every chakra in our being, all 9 chakras. So you can do this. We have the intention of this flowing out through the cameras to you and to each of you here. What you'll do is you'll reach your hands forward as though your hands are coming around the light, and you're going to scoop some of this light up and breathe it into your root chakra. So take your hand and then breathe it into the root. Breathe out as it expands. Beautiful. Filling you with light. And then into the sacral chakra. Breathe it in just below the belly button. Breathing out. It expands. Creativity. The solar plexus just above the belly button. Breathing it in. Oh, notice how wonderfully that feels warm in that solar center. Into the heart now. Bring that light into your heart and it purifies, cleanses. It flows through the physical heart and it flows through the human heart. It flows through the divine heart. Beautiful love. You are love. And again to the throat. Draw in the light. And feel your throat open. You might feel a beautiful warmth. Your voice, your ability to speak with love and speak with strength at the same time. In the third eye, draw in the light and feel it as it flows in through your forehead. If you choose, you can have one hand on the front of your head and one hand at the base of your skull. Feel that light flowing through both the front and the back. The ability to see and the ability to trust yourself, the ability to speak, the ability to know. And then we'll draw the light in through the crown of our head. Breathe out as it expands, feeling so wonderful, so peaceful. And then we'll draw this into our feet. So draw in the light. If you can't reach your feet, it's okay. You can breathe it in and point it. This is our cosmic origin chakra. It connects us to the beginning of all that we are, the cosmic origin. our ability to create beautifully. When our thoughts are centered in love, all that we create is centered in love. And again, in through the knees. Their knees connect with the layer of the angels. Breathe it in and feel the love that surrounds you. Beautiful light. And we'll do one more, and this will go over our heads and wash it down through your whole body. Give yourself a hug for a moment or place your hands on your heart. Breathe it in. Feel the love as we all gather here today, whether in person, on live, or anytime you're watching this video. Feel the love, the radiance of unconditional love. This love, this beautiful light you've connected with here, it lives within you. It is the center of the universe. At the core of all that is the light of love. And you have the ability to reconnect with it because this is the core of the light of your soul, the light, the fire, has the ability to release all the other layers. Breathing in, allowing yourself to just come back. Notice how good it feels to just let go. We have that stuff that kind of clung to or weighed you down. It's gone. Release to the fire. Reawakening the light within. You can continue to do this fire ceremony anytime you wish to, whether with the video or just on your own as you're comfortable with doing it. It's a great way to let go of whatever kind of came up through the day and to clear so that you come back to just that light within yourself and that connection to the love and the light and the oneness of us in our highest state. We can do incredible things when we work with one another. We can move mountains. We can open such tremendous light and share that light with all of our community, with all in the world, or with ourselves. Sometimes we just need to focus on being that light and feeling that within ourselves. So trust what makes sense for you each day as you connect with the light and then share that with others as well. I thank you for joining us today in this fire ceremony and welcome you to repeat it at any time that you choose. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe our YouTube channel and visit our website, earthandskycenter.com. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.